Welcome to this quick intermediate to advanced full body yoga flow. Let's get started on our backs today. So find any comfortable position on your back for a moment. You could have your soles of the feet touch, Supta Baddha Konasana, maybe a Shavasana. Maybe you just bend your knees and place your feet on the mat. And your hands could be alongside your body, or one hand on your belly and one hand on your chest. And we'll take a moment here to just tune into our breathing. So exhale all your air out. Take a slow, deep inhale through your nose, low belly rises. Follow your inhale to your chest, ribs expand with your breath, all the way up to your collarbones. And then open your mouth, stick out your tongue, exhale. One more time like that. Inhale, low belly rises to the ribs, expand all the way up to your collarbones. Inhale, inhale, inhale. And open mouth, exhale. Start to bend your knees and hug your knees into your chest for a moment here. You can rock side to side or back and forth, whatever feels good. And then let the knees fall over to your right. Reach your left arm out to your left. Supine spinal twist on your back. So with your mind's eye, begin to track your inhalations into your left low waist. Left ribs expand with your breath. All the way up to your left armpit. Left shoulder may elevate with your inhalations. And every exhale, allow the back of your left lung to settle and get a little heavier towards the mat. Take one more breath here. And start to come back to center. Hug your knees into your chest for a moment. With your mind's eye, track your inhalations. Right low waist, right ribs expand. All the way up to your right shoulder, right armpit. Every exhale, back of your right lung gets a little heavier towards the mat. Maybe your right cheek sinks towards the floor. Okay, one more breath here. And then come back to center. Hug your knees into your chest, and option to stay here or a full happy baby pose. You could stay in the happy baby, or you extend one leg out to the side at a time, opening up the inner groins, the backs of your legs. So allow your practice to be exploratory. Move how you feel like you need to move today. When you're ready, grab behind your thighs, tuck your chin into your chest, make yourself like a ball and begin to rock back and forth along the length of your mat, massaging your spine. Keep your chin tucked into your chest, so very spherical, allowing yourself to rock and roll, massaging your spine, and have fun. Eventually, you'll gain enough momentum where you can cross your shins and come all the way forward to hands and knees. So in the hands and knees position, shoulders over the wrists, hips over the knees. Take any freestyle movements here. So maybe you take a regular cat-cow, inhale, extend, Exhale, push the floor away. Maybe you add circles, circling your shoulders around your wrist, hips around your knees as you cat-cow your spine. Maybe you want to flip your wrists so the fingers face back towards the knees. Just taking a couple moments here to just warm up and get ready for the practice. And when you're ready, if your fingers are faced backwards, turn them back forward. Let's take a downward facing dog. Tuck your toes, send your hips up and back. Downward facing dog position. First down dog, so any movements that feel good for you, you can bend one knee, push the opposite heel down, pedaling out your feet. Maybe drop the heels side to side, stretch the side body. Nice. From the down dog, start to round your spine forward all the way to a plank pose. Elbows straight, protract your shoulder blades, lift your sternum up into your heart. So front body lifting up to the back body. Good. Hold for another 2 breaths. And then soften the knees, lead with your tailbone up and back, downward facing dog. Nice. From the down dog, we'll start to tippy toe. You can step, jump, or hop all the way to the front of the yoga mat. Nice. When you get there, measure 2 fists between your arches. Inhale for a little length. Then exhale, fold over your legs. And feel free to bend your knees as much as you need here and allow your belly to make contact with your thighs. So it's a true hinging flexion at your hips. Just let the head go. Let the torso dangle side to side. And when you're ready, either come all the way up with a flat back, or you can start to round your spine up. Keep your chin tucked into your chest, rounding your spine all the way up to a standing position. Nice. Standing at the front of the mat. Surya Namaskar A, so sun salutation. Inhale, reach your arms up, look up. Exhale, soften the knees, hinge at your hips as you fold over your legs. Inhale for length. Exhale your journey to a down dog. Plant the palm, step back, high plank. Maybe add a vinyasa chaturanga, knees, chest, chin. Inhale, cobra or upward facing dog. And exhale back to a downward facing dog. You can always skip every vinyasa, so make it your own practice. Inhale, reach your left leg up and back. You can bend your knee, open up your hip here. Maybe step the left foot behind your right for a wild thing. If you have a full wheel, you can take a full wheel. It's early, so be gentle with yourself. Inhale for a 3-legged dog. Left leg reaches up and back. Exhale, step it all the way forward. Anjaneyasana. Drop the right knee down to the mat. Inhale, lift your torso up. Left hip back, right hip forward.
Good, one more inhale.
Exhale, circle the hands down. Modified pyramid pose. Tuck your back toes, lift your knees, shift your hips back in space. Inhale for length. Exhale as you fold. Start to bend into your left knee, plant your right hand down, lunging twist. Inhale, reach your left arm up. Stay active in the back leg, so think of lifting the front of your right thigh up into the back of your right thigh. Left palm starts to face forward. Swim your left hand down inside your left foot. Crawl the hands to your right towards the back of the mat. Turn your right toes out. Bend into your right knee, side lunge, or skandasana to the back of the mat. Start to crawl the hands back to the front of the mat. Standing split over the left leg. Turn the left toes forward. Shift your weight forward. Standing split. Nice. Maybe you stay here. If you have a handstand practice, you want to take a couple handstand hops here, you can. Nice. If you're staying in the standing split, you can keep shifting weight towards the left toes. Wrap the outer left hip back in space. Good. Handstanders. Safe landing. Soften your left knee. Land the right foot to the back of the mat. We'll come up to a high lunge position. I like to bend my right knee, sink the hips low. Pull the left hip back. Right hip forward. And then whatever you want to do with your hands here. A little bit of a back bend, sternum lifting up. From here, palm center of your chest. Lean forward and we'll twist right elbow outside your left knee. Inhale for length. Exhale, twist your right rib cage underneath your left. Any variations you want to take here, you can fly your arms. Maybe stay where you are. You can drop your back knee at any point. If you fly your arms, you want to take a bind. You can go for a bind. Maybe take a revolved bird of paradise. Step the right foot forward. Take your breath with you. Left leg lifts with the bind if you can. Nice. Wherever you are, start to land back down. Unwind the twist, plant the hands, high plank. Add a vinyasa here. Or straight to down dog. And we'll exhale back to down dog. Inhale, reach your right leg up and back. Bend the knee, open up your hip. Maybe step the right foot behind your left, wild thing, or full wheel if you have it. Nice, wherever you are, come back to center. Three-legged dog. Inhale, right leg reaches up and back. Exhale, step it forward. Anjaneyasana, drop the left knee back down. Inhale, lift your torso up. So I like to shift my hips back in space a little bit. Right hip back, left hip forward. Nice, as you lunge into your right knee, keep pressing down through the pinky toe side of your left foot. Enjoy your breathing. In and out through your nose, constricting the back of your throat. Ocean wave sound with the breath. One more inhale. Exhale, hands down. Frame your right foot, tuck your left toes, modify pyramid pose. Lift the back knee, shift the hips back in space as you straighten your right leg. Bend into your right knee, lunging twist. Left hand down, right arm reaches up towards the sky. Nice, activate your left quadricep here. So lift the front of your left thigh up into the back of your left thigh. Turn your right palm to face forward. Swim your right hand down inside the right foot. Crawl the hands to the left towards the back of the mat. Turn your left toes outside lunge or skandasana to the back of the mat. Start to crawl the hands back towards the front of the mat, standing split over your right leg. Stay in the standing split. If you're taking some handstand hops here, you can. Nice handstand, safe landing to the mat. Land your right foot down, step the left foot back, high lunge on the right side. Lift your torso up. Give a nice bend in your left knee, sink the hips low, right hip back, left hip forward. And whatever you want to do with your hands here. From here, palm to the center of your chest. Lean forward, twist left elbow outside the right knee. You can stay here. You can drop your back knee at any point. If you want to fly the arms, if you did it before, you can grab a bind, revolve bird of paradise, step the left foot forward, lift the right leg up. Maybe challenge your balance. Look back over the right shoulder. Take your time. Safe landing. Unwind your twist, plant the hands. Optional vinyasa or straight to down dog. And we'll all meet downward facing dog. So from the down dog, drop your elbows down to the mat. Option one, you could take a forearm plank. You could work here, maybe right knee, right tricep, left knee, left tricep, maybe right knee, left tricep, left knee, right tricep. You can hang out there, do a little bit of that. If you want to take a dolphin pose, walk your feet in. You can lift your hips up. Maybe stay here, go let the head go. If you want to take a Pinchamayurasana practice, and you have it, you can take a couple hops to a forearm stand. Nice, take your time. And whatever you're doing, let's meet in the next 2 to 3 breaths in a child's pose. Nice, crawl the hands back. Lift your torso up. Crawl your hands forward. We're coming into pigeon on the left side. Left knee behind the wrist, a little bit outside. Press down to the left shin, find a little length in your spine. And when you're ready, you can fold over the left shin. Just begin to slow the heart rate down by lengthening your exhalations. Start to crawl the hands back, lift your chest. You can take a final vinyasa here. I like to keep it easy for myself. I'll just fall onto the left hip, bring the right leg all the way back and around. We'll come to pigeon on the right side, your second side. So find some length in the spine, press down to the right shin, lift your chest, and then with a long spine, we'll fold over the right shin. And allow the exhales to happen here. Feel free to open your mouth and exhale out through your mouth to release tension, keep the jaw relaxed. Take another 2 breaths here. And start to crawl your hands back, lift your chest, just fall onto your right hip. Sweep the legs around and come lie on your back. Bring your hands alongside your body, chin to chest. Let's take a plow pose or shoulder stand. Send your legs back overhead, crawl the shoulders together. Maybe hands come to your lower back. You can stay in the plow or reach your legs up towards the ceiling, to the sky, into a shoulder stand. If you're in a shoulder stand, start to take it back to a plow pose. And we'll gently lower your back down to the mat. Option if you want to counter with a fish pose here. You can press down through the elbows, lift your chest. Maybe the top of the head strikes the mat. Nice. If you can, bring the lower set of teeth in front of the upper set of the teeth. Add your fish gills. You should feel a nice stretch in the front of your neck. Come out of the fish pose when you're ready. And set yourself up for a shavasana. Make yourself as comfortable as possible. Relax your legs from your hips to your toes. Relax your arms from your shoulders to your fingertips. Allow your entire torso to melt towards the ground. And exhale all your air out. Take a big inhale. And open mouth, sigh it out. Feel free to stay in the shavasana as long as you need. If you're ready to move on with your day, you can start to wiggle your fingers and toes. Reach your arms back overhead. Point your toes down, stretch the body for a moment. And bend your knees, roll over onto either side. Use your arm as a pillow there for a moment. Just notice the shifts that took place from before this brief practice. The heartbeat is slower, the lungs are ventilating slower, and the muscles from head to toe are more relaxed, all indicating more relaxed mind. When you're ready, press into the ground, let your head rise last as you come all the way up to a comfortable seat. Thank yourself for showing up and dedicating this time to your practice. Thank you for sharing your practice with me. I hope you have fun. If you want to see more videos like this, like, subscribe. I hope to put out a lot more in the near future. Comment, let me know what you want to see. Thank you so much. Namaste.